Hello, and welcome to Without Judgment, the podcast where we dive into how to be happier at work, asking better questions, daring to be yourself, and gaining clarity on what you want and how to approach it in the best way for you in this season of your life. I'm Virginie, your host, and I support career changers and young professionals unearth clarity, cultivate confidence, and unlock their unique potential. I believe that your career should be more than just a paycheck. So, in every episode, I'll bring you new insights about life coaching and how it can help you navigate your professional life and reach your goals that you set for yourself. So, hold my hand and let's go. Hello, and welcome to Without Judgment, episode number 14. Today, I want to talk to you about your spring goals because we're almost at the end of March, and I think that would be beautiful to start the spring by reviewing those first couple of months of the year and help you be really successful in the next 3 months before the summer. Before jumping into the setting of the goals, though, I would like to invite you to do a quick review of the 3 months of the year because, yes, we're almost at the end of March already. So one way to do this is to think of your top 3 accomplishments, basically one per month, and try to remember, what are you proud of? What project have you managed to finish? Or have you started a new habit? All kinds of different questions that you can ask yourself about that. Then I want to invite you to find the 3 things you wanted to do but are not done with yet. A project that might be taking longer. A priority that has shifted and maybe made you spend more time on other areas of your life. Now let's think about what you can and want to do differently in the coming quarter. What is your number 1 goal? Really your main priority and where you want to focus most of your resources on. So your energy, your time, your money. What could it be? For example, let's say that you want to get promoted in your current job or in another company. How can you create that plan of action? How would you like to track the progress that you're making? And what variables would you use? Do you even know what's required to get that promotion? Have you discussed it with your manager? Do you know what is in your control to actually get that result? Think about the time that it might require. Is it going to be extra time? And if it does require extra time for learning a new skill, let's say, when would you want to do that? Is it going to take away some of your rest time? Is it going to take away maybe some social time? What seems realistic for you? There is no right or wrong answer, no perfect model or magic way of doing it, just something that feels right to you. And when you have the variables that you can act on, you just have to track them. Then, another exercise that you can go through is to imagine what can get in your way. Let's say you've set up a plan to get up earlier to learn that new skill. What if your alarm rings and you really don't want to get up? What could bring you back to the reason why you want to achieve that goal and that promotion? Is it thinking about the reward that you're planning on after achieving it? Is it that you know you're going to feel very proud for the person you will become in 3 months? What is it for you? What feels right? And what else can be an obstacle? How can you plan ahead of time to find a solution for it? And remember to figure out something that is in your control. Then do evaluate regularly. It can be daily, it can be weekly. Just think about those variables that you've listed and think about how can you take inventory of what's happening. Are you using your time according to what you planned for? How is your energy? how do you feel? Does it feel right? Does it feel wrong? And adjust from it. Because if you don't observe what's working and what is not working, it is going to be difficult to make progress and to make fast progress. So when you think about the evaluation of either the first quarter of the year or the upcoming quarter and going in and reviewing more frequently, try and really think in those terms of what has worked well for me, what has been easy, and what has been more difficult than what I planned. What has maybe even not been working at all for me. And how can I do it differently? If you have some level that you imagine you can pull and push on, it will be easier for you to be creative around how to change things around. So that was my little coaching tips for you to help you plan a fabulous next quarter. As we are in the week of when we move into spring, I thought that would be helpful for you. And remember, whether it is that you want to lose 10 pounds or get 10 new clients or get that promotion, or whether you want to get a raise, you can follow the same steps because coaching starts with the way you think about things. So when you anticipate, when you know where you're going and what is in your control, the more you do that, the easier it gets for you to track and to know what to adjust. I also like to think about it in the way that professional athletes prepare for a race. They envision it, they visualize the race, and they imagine themselves having finished it. Here it's the same. What would it look like when you're done with your goals? There is nothing that you can't be coaching yourself on. So imagine yourself in 3 months. How would it look like? Go from there. Have fun. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. If you found this interesting today and would like to dive deeper, I invite you to book a free 30-minute mini session with me on the website at without-judgment-coaching.com. Again, that's without-judgment-coaching.com. I can't wait to meet you. Talk to you next month. Bye.